Hello everyone, my name is Devdakshin Kumar Patel and today I am going to solve question number 2744 from LeetCode, that is find maximum number of string pairs. So in this question we are given an array of strings and we need to find out which of these strings make up a pair. So in this question a pair means any string should be equal to any other string's reverse version. So if we look at the examples, as you can see we are given the strings CD, AC, DC, CA and ZZ. So the first string is CD. If we reverse this string, we get DC, which is available in this array. So we could make a pair with these two. If we look at the second string, there is AC. If we reverse the string, we get CA, which is also available. So we can make these two pairs from this array. So we need to return 2 in this example. If we look at the second example, we are having AB, BA and CC. So if we reverse AB, we get BA, which is available in this array. So we will count them as the pair and will return 1. If we look at the third example, we are given AA and AB, and none of the strings are having any string matching with their reverse version. So we will just return 0 in this case. So now let's just solve this question. To solve this question, we are first going to need the length of this array. So we are going to use word.size for that, and now we are going to need a resultant variable which will store a number of pairs in this array. Now we are going to run a for loop from 0 to length to iterate through each of the values of the words. So now we are going to first store the word that we'll get in a variable. Now we need to reverse this word because we require the reverse version of this word to compare it to the other values. So I am going to use the reverse algorithm from C++ to reverse the word. This algorithm will reverse the word and store it in the same variable. So now we are going to run another inner loop from starting with I plus 1 and ending it with length. So now we are starting this loop from I plus 1 because we do not want to compare any value with itself. So if we try to understand it better through this example, as you can see, once we get DC and its reverse version, that is DC, we need to compare it from these values. So the loop should run from AC to ZZ. You do not need to require this CD in it. And once this loop is over, the I will move towards AC and we would get its reverse version, that is CA. So now we need J to run from DC, CA and ZZ. We do not need to add these two variables into this inner loop. So we are going to start the loop from I plus 1 and through till it is less than length. So now we are just going to compare if this word is equal to a reverse word or not. If it is, then we are going to increment into the resultant variable and we are going to break this loop, because once we find any string that could make a pair with it, we do not need the rest of the strings in front of it. So we could just break the for loop to stop it. Now once the loop ends, we could just return the resultant variable which now stores the number of pairs in this array. So now let's just check the test. Let's just run the test cases. As you can see, we have passed all of our given test cases. Now just to make sure, we are going to add our own test case in this. So let's add AB, its reverse version, that is BA, then XY, the reverse version, that is YX. So here we are having two pairs in this array. So our solution should return 2 in it. So now let's just run this. As you can see, we have passed this test case also. Now let's just submit the solution. As you can see, our solution was accepted and our runtime was 3 ms. So this was it from my side. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.